Arizona, welcome to the Silicon Oasis News Network. My name is Josue Romero, and today we are stoked to be in downtown Phoenix for the launch of the Fuse Fall Cohort. We're going to be hearing from the general partner of the Fuse program itself and from a couple of the attendees here tonight, but before we do, we have to give a huge shout out to our sponsors powering these news videos week in, week out. Right now, we're on the 27th floor of the US Bank building here in downtown Phoenix, and without the sponsors, these things don't happen on site. So big shout out to Topo Advisors, who is a firm that provides fractional CFO, FP&A, and bookkeeping account services for early stage venture-backed startups. All right, let's get right into it. Hello, Silicon Oasis. We are stoked to be here in downtown Phoenix tonight at the launch of the Fuse Fall Cohort, and excited to have here with me today. Please introduce yourself and just brag about what's going on tonight.
I'm Tom Douglas. I am a managing partner for Fuse. We are so excited. I mean, we have 9 fantastic companies here. They're going to be presenting, and we have a great networking event going on. It's so good to be back in Arizona again. The first time was just wonderful, and second time is going to be even better. So let's go and get really excited. This is the best part of the whole deal, is kicking this thing off and getting people real excited about what we're going on here. And these startups are fantastic, and I can't wait for them to be in the ecosystem.
I absolutely love your energy. So excited for the showcase right now, all the pitches, and Silicon Oasis, you're about to hear from a couple of other attendees, but let's just get right into it, all right? Thank you so much. Hi, Silicon Oasis. Thank you so much for watching along. I am stoked to have here with me today the founders of Hoplink, co-founders both of you. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Althea. I'm a co-founder and head of product of Hoplink.
Hi, I'm Charlie, another co-founder of Hoplink.
Althea, Charlie, so great to meet you. Please tell us, why Hoplink, why now? What's the biggest why now of it?
Yeah, so at Hoplink, we're building secure, resilient comms for the tactical edge. The problem that we're solving for is that our current comms architectures rely on stovepiped and single source connections. So when you want to connect to the internet, you can only connect to one source at a time, whether it's Wi-Fi, SATCOM, 5G, whatever it may be. And when you're an operator or an engineer, in the field on the edge, if one link goes down, you're in a denied environment getting jammed, you have to manually switch over and manually configure each of your individual connections. The software that we've built can actually automatically detect all of the networks in your environment, aggregate them so you can stack the bandwidth. If you have 2 weaker connections, you can combine them for a stronger one, and also use all of your networks at the same time.
Awesome, thank you so much for telling us. And what do you expect to get out of the Southwest Mission Accelerator Center?
Yeah, so just looking to make some more connections in the DoD space, talk to some manufacturers, talk to some more contractors, and yeah, just try and get our systems plugged in and hopefully run some pilot programs in the near future.
Charlie, Althea, so excited to see you guys keep building, and thank you so much for your time. All right, we'll catch you next. Hello, Silicon Oasis. I have here with me one of the attendees for the Fuse Fall Cohort launch. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Phoenix Battle.
Awesome, and what brought you here tonight? What have you thought of the atmosphere?
I'm actually a Silicon Oasis ecosystem ambassador, and my business partner and I, we know Southwest Mac as well for DoD related information.
Awesome, thank you so much for being here. We love the support. Is there anything in particular you're hoping that the Southwest Mission Accelerator Center does, with this Fuse Fall Cohort?
Yes, I'm hoping that it brings even more money this time than the last cohort, which was the biggest one in the U.S.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate your words. Take care. Silicon Oasis, stoked to have here with me one of the participants of the Fuse Fall Cohort. Please introduce yourself and delight us. Brag about what you're building.
Sounds good. Hi, I'm Jeff Cook. I'm with Gigantor Technologies. We're actually headquartered out of... I gotta be closer. So we're actually out of Melbourne, Florida. I actually live in Chicago, so I appreciate the invite to Arizona, because anytime we get to escape from Illinois is always a good thing. So anyway, actually what we're doing is we take AI and we make it work on the edge in ways that aren't otherwise possible. We basically convert AI models directly into circuit forms. So they run as fast as your sensor can go with almost no power, relative to at least maybe 1/10 or so. Yeah. And really the reason for that is it's simple math. We take a trained AI model and we pipeline it and we put it into Verilog RTL form with our patented process. And we can put them on FPGAs, or you can do an ASIC if you want to. But it takes that AI and basically we eliminate all the latency and power. And so very, very exciting in terms of possibilities for edge.
All right, Arizona, I've got here with me one of the participants for the Fuse Fall Cohort. Please introduce yourself and, in a nutshell, 45 seconds or less, brag about what you're building.
My name is Bryant Russell. I'm the VP of Finance at Kana Systems. Kana Systems is a company that specializes in AI software solutions for the Department of Defense. We really market ourselves as decision advantage experts. So we were able to take disparate data sources and combine that with our proprietary AI solution and kind of come to an outcome that can give the user a suggestion on what they should build.
Arizona, I am coming at you from my home office here in Mesa, Arizona, because there was just so much tech news that happened here in the Valley this past week, and it is so important that we covered all of it that we could, because each of these pieces is helping push Arizona tech forward. And our first bit of news, Phoenix Forward, a pillar partner of the Silicon Oasis, hosted its founder retreat this past weekend, where 50-plus founders headed north to Flagstaff to bond and be mentored by other exited successful software CEOs in Arizona, such as Aaron Matos, the CEO of recently exited Paradox. If you've not heard of them before, Phoenix Forward is creating a culture of winning software founders in Arizona, and it aims to make Arizona a top software city, specifically Phoenix, by 2035. Phoenix Forward, we are so excited to be your pillar partner. We are so excited to support you in all the ways that we can, and let's keep building Arizona. In our second bit of news, Silicon Oasis pillar partners continue to make moves in the Valley. AZ Cleantech is hosting AZ Cleantech Connect on September 15th at 6 p.m. at Kiln Biltmore. If you have not heard of them before, AZ Cleantech is a collective of founders, investors, and industry partners fueling Arizona's clean technology ecosystem. We know the founders of AZ Cleantech directly from a couple of years back. They are awesome folks, throwing on some awesome events with exceptional industry partners. So if you are involved in clean tech and you haven't been to one of their events before or haven't heard of them, highly encourage you to go to AZ Cleantech Connect. And as with all of our other pillar partners, AZ Cleantech, we are honored to be partnered with you, and we are cheering you on, helping build Arizona together. Arizona, that is it for this edition of the Silicon Oasis News Network. Thank you so much for watching. I promise you, we mean it every time we say that. We're so excited that there is just so much tech news to cover every single week, because each of these tech pieces and news is someone acting on making Arizona tech great. No longer is it talk of we need to build a great tech ecosystem. People are putting their money where their mouth is. Funds and their programs are hosting founder offsites and retreats. Founders themselves are offering free office space to help the next generation of tech founders make it to the next level. Been there, done that, folk, offering advice without expecting anything in return. Arizona, we believe that that is how a great national tech hub is built. People who've been there, giving back, and repeating that cycle over and over. Love it, Arizona. We've loved everything we've seen so far. And before we close out this news segment, we have to give a big shout out to our new sponsors powering these videos week in, week out. Topo Advisors, love you guys. None of these news videos would be possible without you. Again, Topo Advisors is a firm that provides fractional CFO, FP&A, and bookkeeping account services for early stage venture-backed startups. Arizona, we will catch you next time.